What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I will be doing a live trading session, live analysis and live discussion about trading psychology, fundamental and technical aspect of trading. So this is the last day of trading week. As you know that today is Friday, very important day, as Friday is always the best for us as this is a very volatile day. So this is the first session that we will be doing. There will be another one coming up later. So if you really want to take the full advantage of it, make sure that you stick till the end, ask any question, and also any trade comes on live, we do open frequent live trades. Make sure that guys you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel so that you can always notified whenever we are releasing anything. So looking at first of all gold, as you can see gold, if you look at the daily time frame on gold, there is a massive drop as expected on gold, has broken down all these recent level of support, and gold has come to an important level where we could see possible reversal, or we could see further drop based on next price action, how they are appearing in the market. So if we look at, first of all, I'll look at the bigger picture monthly. Now you see that from the monthly perspective, gold has created a higher low so far. It couldn't break this low. Instead, gold has dropped and created a higher low. Now this is a very crucial point to look at, is that gold, is it reversing from here to go back up again? I think that because gold has always higher time frame will give it clear idea. If you look at this level here on 2075 76 level, this is where we see that gold has triggered all-time high. Now with that all-time high price, gold in fact crossed this zone and has rejected towards the downside. Now with that rejection, we see that gold is coming to an important level, and I think that because it crossed all-time high, we might see that gold has broken this monthly low to grab liquidity. Now with that liquidity grab, we could see that gold has dropped, and I think that gold might create an overextended on the monthly. So below this 1950 level is in fact an overextended zone. This is where very high probability that if gold managed to break that later today, as you know, there is FOM and there is a Powell will speak. When he speaks, always the market become very volatile, and even it could drop that time again. Is still in a lower time frame downtrend, is going up for a pullback. What I think that so look for potential selling opportunity. Still, if we find that opportunity from the weekly, we see that gold has come to an important level, and that the line that I have drawn here is a very important support level on the weekly as well. And with that support level, we saw that gold has created a higher low, and we can expect gold to come towards the downside. Now if we look at the daily, we can see that from the daily perspective, this is a all-time liquidity gap, drop, correction, drop, narrow correction, massive drop. I think that we could see another way to break this low. This is from the daily, this is a very crucial zone, because this level is where the price has created this false breakout of back-to-back two important daily candle has broken, and below this low is a huge liquidity. Now you have heard that word from me many times, that liquidity, and as you saw that this topic is very important to understand as a trader, and that is why tomorrow also I will be releasing during the London session and New York session time, guys, this Saturday, tomorrow, an important liquidity map that I will be explaining on the chart, how to find the liquidity in the chart. So make sure guys that you stay subscribed, press that bell button. You can I will be watching premiere, I'll be premiering, watching, will be, will be watching with you. So make sure that you stay present on that. Now we see that this is a very important liquidity zone, and from that level, if the price managed to break, even it is also possible not to break that and then to reverse, but I think that we could see that a test of that level, or without test, possible reversal along this zone is possible. So let's see now on the 4-hour perspective. Now 4-hour, we see that there's a big drop so far, and then the price now here it is consolidating, and this is the candle that is closing in 20 minutes. For me, we might see a bit more upside for a pullback, and then if we see that the price has managed to break that, it form a trend line here, which kind of possible reversal. But after this kind of massive drop, the price may not directly reverse like that. We could see a bit more consolidation and even grabbing liquidity below this level. But in case, let's say this is the level that we have drawn, a very important support level, if gold managed to break that zone here and create a long wick candle, we'll look for a big buy in that area on gold. So let's look at now 5 minutes, which is one of my favorite time frame on trading gold. Now yesterday you have seen during the live session we had a trade here. We closed in New York session live, and just before the live, this is the VIP trade, 2.7 times back to back, two winning trades on gold as well. I'm sure that every one of you enjoyed that trade. Just quickly recap that one as well, so that you guys can learn and grow as a trader. Gold trading was really hard for me. I spend a lot of time on gold chart. That's why I regularly post also analysis on gold to help traders so that they can understand and learn gold trading. Now you can see that this is what I have sold this trade on gold. Okay, also sent to the VIP students. 2.7 times profit on this one, 2.7 times, which is a big profit on gold. And the same trade was sent to the VIPs who are trading with us. And also the next one is the live trade on YouTube. This was a community trade for all of you guys. I'm sure that for those who are in the New York session live have definitely enjoyed that trade. This one, we also secured profit on this one. And AUD CAD also has given 2 times profit on this one. AUD CAD, I'm sure that for those yesterday in this session, we opened that AUD CAD and it was there. I'm sure that every one of you have enjoyed that trade as well. So now let's look at gold, how it is giving us another opportunity. And in the meantime, guys, if you want to learn our strategies and also trade with us and also receive all the trades that I'm sending to the students who are trading with us, make sure that, guys, you check the website. Just click the join now button on the website and join us to learn our strategies, to trade with us, to be part of this trading community. So let me see now on gold what it is doing. There is a 1 hour doji, a bearish candle, followed by, now you see the price is this is a 15 minutes candle. I think that we might see a bit more downside again. So this 15 minutes candle is in fact significant bearish candle. Let me see how it is doing. Okay, so there is a little bit of imbalance. This current 15 minutes candle, you can see a little bit of liquidity gap at the top, which is in fact a bearish candle. But now the only issue here is that you see this is a very strong impulse. Now the buyers will try to create another one to the upside. Okay, this is the key points. Not only the price section, this is the price section and also liquidity grab, but market structure in this 15 minutes is still showing bullish. These are the things that I look at when I trade. So I explain that easily the bulls will try to break this high again, or it might form a head and shoulder and we could see a break. So it's uncertain here. because if you look at this 15-minute chart, you can see there is a liquidity gap here, and with that liquidity gap the price has made this impulse, and with that impulse creation on gold the price has formed this head and shoulder here. Now with that head and shoulder on gold, we saw that the price currently, you can see the price has crossed that high and formed this doji. From the 15 minutes trend perspective, it's a bullish candle that could lead a bit more to the upside, but let's see how it goes, because it's a long-term bearish market now. It is not a good idea jumping on a buy trade unless we see a very impressive price action. You can see that is primary bullish, but anytime we could see again another rejection towards the downside, depending on the price action we'll be looking at. To if it fails another attempt to create a new higher high here, then we could see that again coming to this support zone. I think gold might consolidate now a bit more time in that zone, because it has made this massive drop, and gold might consolidate along this zone for a bit more longer period of time. So if we look at this 15 minutes, see this bullish candle, so showing a buy alert here. You see there is a very strong rejection here on 15 minutes, massive drop. So we could see some movement, but it may not be very, because the trend is down, very strong downtrend. If we look at the 1 hour chart, we see that gold after this doji going to the upside, I think it might try to break again to the downside. Let's see how it is evolving. In the meantime, guys, let me know in the chat how you're doing. Let me see that how many of you here. Very good, coach. Good morning. Thank you, Dugo. Super coach, thank you. Joke, thanks you very much. Thanks so much for gold analysis. Joke, thank you. You're welcome always. I favor. Hi coach, can I jump on to buy Gbpusd? Yeah, we'll be looking at that. All right, so yeah, in the meantime, guys, give a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You see this is the 1 hour chart on gold. The candle on the 1 hour, it's closing in 12 minutes, which is along with the 4 hour candle. For me, looks to me that we might see a bit more upside on the lower time frame. This 1 hour candle is forming doji, so this is still not a buy alert for me, because I always trade with the major trend. If I see that the price has impressively rejected from the top, then we can look for trading. In the meantime, let me look at the JPY pairs. Looking at the CAD JPY, if I look at the daily on CAD JPY, we see that from the daily perspective, you can see this is a bull market, CAD JPY. Okay, we saw that there is an impulse here, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. So this is the price is forming series of higher high and higher low. Okay, so if you look at bigger picture, monthly, now from the monthly, guys, what I see that CAD JPY is a very, very strong bullish market. Okay, historically you can see there is a massive impulsive move to the upside, followed by this correction. Now with that correction, in fact, CAD JPY tested this previous resistance here, okay, which is turning support here, and we saw a long wick candle has been created on CAD JPY. Now we saw that with this monthly long wick candle, CAD JPY, this is a liquidity candle on the monthly. Now with that liquidity candle. Previous months the price has formed this bullish, bullish candle, which is in fact massive bullish to the upside. And this month the price has perfectly tested another important monthly support. So with that test, okay, the market currently above the resistance zone, and I think that Gbpusd highly likely will test at least this resistance zone on the monthly, or even break to the upside. Okay, it might go up in that area. So there is a probability for further uprise on Gbpusd. We might see little bit of pullback as this monthly red candle. There is a resistance here exactly in that point. So in that situation, if it come down for a pullback, I'll look for buying opportunity. If we look at the weekly, this is the weekly candle, last day of the week, we might see also this one coming down for a pullback, and then we could see that the market moving to the upside. Now daily, the same way, the price on the resistance line. Now this daily candle, previous day, you can see there is a long wick. I think today the market might come to pull back to this level where there is a daily, half 50% of this doji. There is an imbalance here. You'll see that when the market creates an imbalance, in majority of the time the price come around 50% of that zone. So from the 4 hour, you see this consolidation, the pattern is breaking down to the downside, and I think that we could see a bit more downside later today, and along the zone we could see Gbpusd giving us buying opportunity. As I mentioned, this is approaching this monthly resistance, so we need to see downside for a buy opportunity so that we can close with a tighter stop loss entry and then take profit, at least 3-to-1 reward to risk. This is the plan. Let's see how it goes. So this is that with Gbpusd. I think that most Gbpusd pairs might do exactly the same way. Let me see. Okay guys, so in the meantime, guys, let me know if you can hear me. The voice, everything is fine. Hopefully that you can hear me, everyone. Just want to check that all is going well. Thanks for that. Okay, so let me go back to gold again. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. Help Gbpusd. I'm just on the trade. Thank you. No problems. Good morning, coach. Thanks for gold analysis. Yeah, thank you very much. Good morning, sir. Thanks a lot. Good morning. Thank you for your teaching on forex trading. Really appreciate your effort. Thank you very much. I also appreciate, thank you very much, more on live trading like this. John Jokes, thanks. Absolutely, I'm feeling good out here. Looking forward to buy on blue day. Please check NZD-CAD. Is that sell? NZD-CAD will be looking at that. Favor. Hi Aussie Yen, what is your analysis? Yes, thank you very much. Yes, coach. Awesome. Very good. Thank you. Okay, so we'll be looking at now on Aussie Yen and NZD-CAD. Okay, so let's looking at the Aussie Yen. Looking at the daily on Aussie Yen, we see that from the daily perspective, I'll be looking at, first of all, bigger picture, monthly. Now from the monthly perspective, we can see that Aussie Yen from the monthly, it is also a bull market. Okay, the price just reached another monthly resistance, but I think that Aussie Yen might be moving, it's now, the Aussie Yen is now coming down for a pullback. So from the monthly, what I see that Aussie Yen is a long-term bullish market. You can see this is there was a massive liquidity grab. and we saw that this is the previous resistance here, turn support here on Aussie Yen, and from that level we saw this market move to the upside. Now with that movement we saw that Aussie Yen, this is the monthly candle and approaching a monthly resistance level, and I think that Aussie Yen may continue to rise to the upside. Though it is facing a resistance, after pullback we can still find a potential bullish trading opportunity. If we look at the weekly, we can see that from the weekly, this is a weekliest candle, and the trend is very strong, and we saw that there is a narrow pin bar here. This pin bar is in fact starting of bigger move, I think, okay, because this pin bar on Aussie Yen has a very strong liquidity on the support level. There's a huge liquidity here. Now with that liquidity, with this pin bar, the price has formed a middleman, followed by a narrow red candle, followed by a bullish engulfer on Aussie Yen. So the price is above the resistance level, but I think that the buyers might try to go a little bit to the upside on Aussie Yen. This is the resistance level. Now if we look at the daily on Aussie Yen, we see that from the daily perspective, this is a support, okay, on Aussie Yen, and with that support here, okay, support here, we have seen that Aussie Yen has formed this price action, which is a significantly bullish impulse correction. So we see that the price is significantly bullish on Aussie Yen, and this is the daily doji. I think that the price might come down here to test this previous resistance here, which is turning support, and from that level we can expect a bullish move on Aussie Yen. So with that said, we can expect Aussie Yen to continue to rise to the upside. There's a very high probability. Now if we look at the intraday perspective on the 4-hour time frame, we see that Aussie Yen from the 4-hour, there is a 4-hour 20 EMA, there's a little bit of imbalance, and it is forming a double top. Now because the price on the monthly resistance, with that monthly resistance, we could see that Aussie Yen coming even further towards the downside, and then we might find a bullish trading opportunity. For me, it's still bullish. I want to see, because it's facing a resistance, I want to see like all the Aussie yen pairs, you want to see a bit drop, and then before the weekly close we could see that again another bullish move on Aussie Yen. Okay, thank you. Hello coach, please check US30. I will be looking at that. Yeah, favor, we'll be looking at that. Aussie Yen, yep, Euro AUD, coach, our sell is still valid. Kevin, AUD CAD. Okay, so AUD CAD, you're asking that valid. Okay, so AUD CAD, firstly guys, you can see this is the AUD CAD that I did yesterday. During this time we have sold, that worked out to be a very good trade, which is 2-to-1. As usual, most of our trade goes almost like that, 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio, and you have seen that. Now let me tell you what made me to take this trade, and then we'll look at now what opportunity we have on that. Because here I always tell you guys that always focus on learning, because you might be, many of you might be have seen that trade, copied the trade, but at the same time I want everyone to learn to grow as a trader, so that very soon you can find trade by yourself and you become an independent trader, independent professional trader. Now if I look at this price action here, you can see there is a doji. Now this is exact the candle that I have sold and exactly worked out. I was very confident on the trade. You have seen yesterday in this live session on the price was here. I was talking about this trade, so make sure guys you keep eye on that always. So you see that what did I look at that trade that has given us 2 times profit on this one. Now firstly, 3 secrets that I always talk about, 3 things. Okay, market structure, okay, market structure, liquidity, and price action. Okay, so market structure, liquidity, and price action, these are the 3 important secret that I look at when I trade, and I think that this is the most important part that one trader must know. Now what is the market structure? Simplest way, if you want to see the market like that, look at the series of lower high, okay, and lower low, so which is a downtrending market structure. We found the market structure is downtrend. The next thing is price action. Price action, we see the narrow doji, okay, and the liquidity, you can see that in the downtrend, the price, which way the market is gathering liquidity, from top or from bottom. We see that this market gathering liquidity from top. Okay, so you saw the 3 things align. Now what next? There is a very, very important aspect in that trade is the fundamental. This makes difference with an amateur trader with those has a strategy. Now there is a fundamental factors involved in that AUD CAD. This is why it moved in that direction, and that involvement is that I mentioned earlier, that when there is a news being released on AUD and CAD, there is a predictable pattern that you can that we can observe on the market. And this is what I told during that yesterday's trade, and you can now match that information so that you can learn. The focus here is learn. It's not that how many trade I'm winning or how much I'm winning. It's all about you. I want you to grow. So this is where it comes to the point that, and this is what I mentioned, and the price exactly done that, and you can see that afterwards, in fact, in just a couple of hours later, and interestingly enough, you can see where I set the profit target, exactly 0.89128. This is my profit target. How far the price has come? The price has come 0.89098, exactly 3 pip below where I set my profit target. And from that zone, the prices bounced and went to the entry. And you can see exactly all the entry, stop loss, and TP. See, TP 0.89148, which is 1, 2 is it's showing here. So we didn't plot it properly, but exactly from that 3, 4, 5 pip, the prices are bounced. Now, this is the power of having a strategy. This is a swing trade. And I encourage, for those who don't have a lot of time to sit in front of the chart, swing trading is a very, very good way, or day trading is the same thing. And you can learn that strategy that includes the fundamental. This is our news and price action trading strategy. If you are our lifetime member, I will recommend you to go to your student dashboard. You can find the news and price action trading strategy, and you can learn that to see how the price, the market is giving us this trading opportunity. Now so if you want to learn that strategy, I would recommend you to go to the student dashboard and then visit the website, join us, click join now button, and then join lifetime so that you can access that strategy and also trade with us. Be part of the trading community, be part of this VIP chat group where you'll see that how the traders are interacting with each other. Okay, thank you very much. Let's look at the next point that we are discussing. Now let's look at where we can find AUD CAD a trading opportunity. Okay, Okay, so where we can find AUD CAD trading opportunity next? Let's look at the daily. Now from the daily perspective, we see that AUD CAD from the daily, which is yesterday this candle, for me it's also currently bearish candle. Okay, but let's see where we can find. First, let's see this important level. This is a very crucial level here, a daily support. Okay, so you saw that from this zone there was a massive movement to the upside. The price has come to the same level. There has been another movement and the price finally has broken that level. So the price has broken that level and we saw that from that zone the price, this is the daily candle that has closed below that support level on AUD CAD. And what I think that, you know, AUD CAD might continue to drop, but one thing we need to keep in mind is that the price is below all this level of support, and in the market more often or not you will find false breakout, which is also possible to have happen. And with that respect, we might see that AUD CAD, you know, has gone up again to test this level. That's why it is a bit more risky to sell right now. So when, in what situation I will be selling? If AUD CAD managed to grab liquidity from this resistance level, okay, only in that situation I'll be selling, because this, the way it is moving, it is because it bounced from a very important support level, long wick candle. A little possibility that the price will drop again like that. High probability that AUD CAD will go up again, and then you see this is the swing high. There is a huge liquidity in that zone and it might even test this swing low here, okay, that level. And from that zone we could see that AUD CAD has gone up, okay, tested this level and then dropped towards the downside. Okay, so this could be a situation with AUD CAD. Okay, and you know, also it is possible to, you know, a reverse from that level, making it as a false breakout and then to continue to rise a lot to the upside, even to this resistance level. Then how will determine if we see the market is grabbing a lot of liquidity from the support. That means that if it is forming candlestick pattern, if I give you exact example like that, you see that like that, grabbing liquidity from the bottom and then forming strong bullish candle, then we could see AUD CAD has gone up. But I think we might see another attempt from the seller on AUD CAD. Let's see how it does. Okay, so we'll be looking at on this one. At this point we see there isn't much on it. Okay, let's look at another one that we have the trading opportunity at the moment. We see gold has moved to the upside after this candle close. Okay, so from the 5 minutes it grabbed liquidity multiple times and then has formed a bullish candle from the 15 minutes. Okay, so this is the 15 minutes candle. Let me see what it is trying to do. Okay, so we might see some short-term, you know, movement to the upside on gold. Okay, so it is on a pullback to the upside, you know. If we look at this lower time frame, it's a 15 minutes candle, which is a bullish candle. You see the price has grabbed multiple times liquidity. I think it might test this 1970 level. Okay, okay, so you see that from the 4-hour perspective, there is some bullish price action is being formed. This 4-hour candle is a bullish candle. You can see it has a long wick at the top, and also there's a almost equal wick, both sides kind of middleman, and we could see that gold might go up for a little bit pullback. Okay, but the only thing here is that this is a long-term bullish market, and I think that gold might consolidate in that area, because it's a very strongly bearish market. Not bullish market, bearish market, probably I said bullish market. So it's a long-term bearish market. Now if it is reversing, then we should be able to see a lot of consolidation pattern along this zone. So let's see how it is doing. It's at the top. I think that the market might consolidate. The only way I will be going long if it forms something like that here and then showing bullish pattern. Otherwise, let's see how it goes. Whenever the price action shows a trade that I can see, might reach at least 1970 level, which is possible. This 15 minutes candle is a back-to-back 2 liquidity candle. I think that let me see. Yeah, we see that possible bullish move. Short term, not long term bearish. It's not giving us an opportunity. not giving extra. I think we should see some bullish move, but you know, this is a resistance coming up, and you know, if we don't get enough, if we buy this candle now on 15 minutes, we might need to put the stop loss here. Take profit here will be very poor risk to reward, but that could be the situation on gold. But if we see that on the 5 minutes a bit more down and then giving a liquidity gap, we can look for a very tight buying opportunity. If it drops, manage to drop to this level for a strong, you know, liquidity grab on this. So this is a above this doji. This is the previous resistance turn support. Can put a pending order here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm gonna buy from here. Okay, I'll put two TP along the way. Okay, one is just here because I know it's a low risk to reward, but the market might even reverse from that level. So as soon as TP1 will hit, I will move my stop loss at entry, and I will run it for the next swing high, which is 321 reward to risk. So this is the trade that I will be opening now. I know that it's a bit more bigger stop loss is coming down now a little bit. It's good for us, so it will give us almost 1 to 1. It's testing this level. And keep in mind, guys, everything here is I'm giving only for educational, just to show how I'm trading. And also I'm sending the same trade to the students. So for me, gold, so once if TP1 hit, then we will move the stop loss at entry, make the trade risk free, and then we'll take the next one for 3 to 1 reward to risk. So I'm expecting it to move to the upside. Unless it's a false breakout. If it happens, that's how we do. The proper risk management is very important. Now let me tell you, we do have a strategy. Now if you look at this is the strategy that I have used here on gold. Now if you are our lifetime member, this is our TF or trend following strategy on the 15 minutes applied. Now TF strategy, you know all the rules, and it has a liquidity gap. Now I'm expecting it to move to the upside according to TF strategy, and also according to the liquidity indicator. We see there is a possible bullish trading alert here. Now I'm using that. Now if you're our lifetime member, you can access that indicator as well from your student dashboard. All the information is there. Even with a free version of TradingView, you'll be able to use that indicator on your chart. So yeah, for me, gold looks like that short-term bullish. It might go even that zone where the liquidity gap. That's why we took the TP2 there. If it managed to reach a 1968 level, then we will be moving our stop loss at entry. And if we see the market is aggressive, even we could see that market is moving to the next zone. And let's see how it goes. And make sure, guys, you join the free Telegram channel. because all the in any trade that we do on the live, then we any update coming, I will be posting on the free Telegram channel. If we keep running that trade even after the live session, some of our trade is still run after the live session, so I'm giving the free Telegram channel link. Also there is a link in the description, on the description area, you can join, and free Telegram channel link is on the live chat. So let me give you the link. Okay, so free Telegram. Okay, this is the free Telegram channel link. You can use that, click that link, join the channel to stay connected for all the information, updates, and everything that education coming up in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So gold, I'm expecting it to have, unless it is a false breakout. If it false breakout, then nothing we can do, but I think that it's a valid move. Let's see how it goes. We see some movement coming, and you know, as soon as TP1 will reach, we will move the stop loss at entry and we'll make that trade risk free. Okay, so you see some bullish movement. There is a resistance here, and this is why I took this trade. TP target there. Okay, so you see the movement possibly coming. We might move the stop loss even earlier because it's a bit bigger gap. So as a rule of thumb, this is a bullish price action. Okay, okay guys, make sure that you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. And if you want to learn how I'm trading gold, what a strategy I'm using, also you can join us, link in the description area, and also link at the live in the top of the chat. You can visit the website, join us to learn our strategies and also to trade with us. So let's see how it is doing. If it makes an effort to the upside, we might be able to secure some profit as early as possible. Okay, so so far it's going according to the plan. Here we see the movement, very good. Okay, so it moved well above. So what I'm going to do now, let this candle close, let it move to the upside. Okay guys, now I'm gonna close TP1. I'll move the stop loss at entry, we'll run the TP2, or I will still keep the TP1, but I might close some part of the position. So because I want to secure some profit, and I will move the stop loss here now. Okay, in that zone, I want to make the trade risk free. All right, I move the stop loss here. I know there is a very narrow gap, it might take out of the trade, but I want to make sure that I'm in profit, and I will keep that trade running like the with $18 yen, making sure that we are not losing. I took the TP1 out of the table, and I also updated the boys, and I keep the stop loss here, move the stop loss here, so that I'm covered in case it's coming. It will take me out of the trade. So this is the consecutively third successful trade that we have opened in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy on gold since yesterday. And let me know in the chat. So the trade is risk free now, or you might I might keep couple of pips below the stop loss for in case of brokerage swap, just to keep a little bit of space. But I close half of the position. That means that I advise my students to close, let's say if they are running 1.1 lot, to close 0.05, and the rest of the 0.05 is still running. Along the way we will be trailing the position if needed. Okay, so it's still bullish, which is going in the direction, and I'm sure that you guys enjoyed that trade, because in this session normally we get less trade, but we got one. This is what I tell you guys, not only the VIPs, in this live session on YouTube, whenever I get a chance, I open trade, because I love trading. I don't think that I'm only sending to the trade to the VIPs. I also send on the YouTube live. The only advantage, if you are on the VIP, then even you don't need to wait a lot of time to see when I'm opening the trade. Anytime maybe you are on the go, you might see that what I'm opening, you can learn from it. Maybe you are driving or traveling, or maybe sleeping, you can see that what I have opened, and I send it to the students, and you can get it with entry, stop loss, and take profit. And also you will be learning how I am trading gold, what strategy I am using on this trade. You can see that, and this trade that I have opened is going to be, it's a successful trade. You can see that, and this is according to my favorite trading strategy, TF strategy. Okay, so this is my indicator that I use to find out. You can see this is a buy alert according to my TF strategy. I use this indicator to find the best trade possible in the market. This is what I tell you guys, that to be profitable as a trader, one must have a strategy, one must have proper risk management plan, and one must have a right trading psychology. And this is a learning process. That's why when I started beginning, as I told you, that I lost 100k trading account in trading gold. Okay, and in the beginning I didn't know anything. I didn't understand when the market will move, how the market will move. I just randomly open trade, not understanding anything. 100k, and after losing that much of money, then I realized that okay, I need the education, right? Education. Why am I losing money? And I invested little. There was a huge advantage of taking courses, because courses will always add value one's life. That's why I recommend you guys join us, link in the description. Join our lifetime plan so that you can stay here forever, until as long as you want to be, until you become an independent trader. And we do have quite a few profitable traders still with us trading, because they wanna be with the group. So this is why it's a big advantage. So make sure that guys you join us. I can give you a website link on the live chat, so that you guys can visit the website and then join us. So mentorship link I have given on the live chat. You can click the website link. So it just reached TP1, and now we can trail. I would move a little to the upside. So this is the third consecutive gold trade since yesterday. You can see this This one 2.7 times during the London session. We have sent it 2.7 times. The other one is in our YouTube live trade. Okay, this one. Now we have secured that one as well, which also moving in the direction. Guys, make sure that you don't miss out any of the part of this, and also make sure you guys give a big thumbs up to the stream so that it can be shown to more people. And I really appreciate your support to the channel. This is your channel. I'm just helping traders so that they can see how trading works. Keep everything educational, because it's just showing you how I'm trading. It's my own experience as well, your experience. So let me see how it is going. Thank you very much. I jumped on. Okay, very good. Wizard trades. Thank you very much, Tony. Appreciated your compliment. Hello, coach. Euro GBP will be looking at that. Euro dollar cancel. We'll be looking at that. Euro dollar. Paul, thank you very much. Hello, coach. Can you check? Call boss 1%, 1%. Very good. Thank you. Awesome. Catch what TP2 target. TP2 target is a bit bigger, 1977. So we'll keep that. Make sure that I move my stop loss at entry so that it might take us out of the trade. A bit less probability to go to TP2 before taking a trade, in case if it gives. Otherwise we are covered with profit. Coach, strategy for USD, please. Thank you. No problems. We'll be looking at that. Paul, half close, sell at entry. Thank you. No problems. Thank you very much. My whole idea with trading is to master gold, GJ, EU. Yeah, very good. Very good understanding. In that order, I might replace EU with AUD CAD. I've been doing great with the letter lately. Thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely. This is a very good understanding. It over times one learn. Okay, in the beginning no one knows anything, but the main here is to keep growing, keeping a growth mindset, learning mindset, and then over time everyone can gain every knowledge and everything that's offering the market. So developing a strong trading psychology also very, very important. Okay. So guys, in the meantime, if you are looking for a regulated broker, you can join our trade, link in the description area. And also, as I will give you a link on the live chat, you can register for free using that link there. EverTrade is our recommended broker. Okay, so you can join EverTrade using that link. They are our recommended broker. They are regulated, and also your capital will be in the safe hand. I always recommend to use a regulated broker. So use that link to register for free, and then you can start even with the minimum capital that you have. Thank you very much for that as well. So let's look at now. So here we are done with the gold. Let's keep that running. Either it is giving us or taking us from the trade. Let's keep that running. And now I will be looking at some other instrument that giving us trading opportunity. Along the way, I still keep, this is the primary trade today. As I mentioned, that Friday is a very good day for me, because Friday there's a lot of people close positions due to there's a prop farm trader. If you are a prop trader, you know that there are some restriction, and that day the market remain very volatile, and you can take that advantage. Monday and Friday is the best day for me always, along with many other days as well. So let me look at now. I'll be looking at GBP USD. Looks to me that dollar what I see GBP USD, this is the daily support level on GBP USD. Now with that support on GBP USD, what I think that you can see, this is the support here, okay, and also support here. Now there are two probability on GBPUSD is to reverse from here to the upside again, or to have another attempt to break the low. I think that GBPUSD might be breaking this daily support. And if you look at the bigger picture monthly, you know, the market is a long-term bull market, but there is a rejection. I think we could see another attempt from the seller, but if it doesn't, then it is also possible for the price again to go back up to the resistance zone. Now from the weekly also we see the market, you know, it's going up for a pullback for me. Now if we look at this daily price action, okay, so this is the daily price action. Still the price, you can see, still maintaining a higher low here on the daily support, okay. And I think that GBPUSD, this is the green candle in that movement. You can see that with this move there is a green candle here on GBPUSD. Now with that green candle from this support, we might see that GBPUSD today will try to catch some liquidity from that zone, or it may not. At this point, very unclear, but what I will be waiting for a clear price action. Now reversal also happened like that, but you can't guess because it's still a falling market. At this point, GBP neither sell nor buy, but you know, if in case it is showing a very strong liquidity graph from the bottom, then we'll look for buying, or let me see how it is evolving the price action. Until it evolved completely, sometime, you know, it's hard to predict. Something like that one here, you can see it evolve. For example, this one, if you look at until this area, okay, you will not know it is a downtrend, and then this candle is telling you that it's a possible bullish move because it crossed this support and then closed as a bullish engulfer. So GBPUSD, you know, is still maintaining downtrend, but at least we could see some movement to the upside, and that movement could lead finally a reversal before the weekend. Let's see weekly, okay. And you know, definitely I don't think that GBPUSD will be able to again to form a green candle. This is the weekly doji, right? So far, you know, I think that even it might close as a doji, and I don't think that GBPUSD will be able to create a green candle here because there is a gap opening. Even it is there is a probability for, you know, downside rather than to the upside. If we look at the daily, this is a very important level. This is the previous support, down resistance. Any break of this high, or even it could go back to this doji, daily doji. It's a liquidity zone. You see, this is what I mentioned, that daily opening and closing and opening, and then there is a 20 EMA coming together along this zone, very high liquidity zone. If the price managed to reach that zone, definitely we should be able to see some downside on this one, okay. So this is the zone that I think that maybe short time we might see that with the, you know, strengthening on gold, we might see GBPUSD is moving towards the upside. Gold, yeah, cash big version, yeah, I'm saying gold is okay. So we'll be looking at gold again. I see that there is as I mentioned, it might come down again, okay. It has come down. Still we are on a trade. It still didn't come to take us out of the trade. That bearish candle for me still there is a probability for moving to the upside. I will not be selling that bearish candle until I see it's a false breakout, which is also probability to happen. That's why I just got that trade out. Okay, so there's a gap opening. Let's see how it plays out. The 5-minute chart. Corina, thank you very much for being here. So yeah, gold, let's see what it is trying to do. We'll be looking at that. So this is our consecutively third trade. Then let's see how we can find next opportunity in other instrument. Just quickly looking at guys all of them. Just looking at it quickly. So dollar yen and all the dollars primarily coming down. So dollar yen, you can see that this is the daily price action, massive movement to the upside on dollar yen. Okay, so our TP2 is still yet to hit. Let me see the TP2 target on dollar yen that we were running, which was still running 38.29. TP2 hit. Okay, let me see. Yeah, so dollar yen TP2 hit. Okay, dollar yen trade that we were running is also. So let's look at that 5-minute chart that we have open dollar yen trade. Dollar yen successfully TP2 hit well before. That's a massive trade on dollar yen. You can see that the one that the day before yesterday in London session we have opened. Let's analyze that trade, guys. It is important that you keep a trading journal. We do keep. How many of you keep a trading journal? Let's review that trade dollar yen. This is a live trade you have seen during the YouTube live. So it's also VIP tape, all trade that is YouTube live, also VIP trade. So now this one was dollar yen. We closed TP1 during the YouTube live, and then the other one hit the TP2 as well. So our entry was on 37.18. So TP2 was at 138.29. Top loss was 36.82. Okay, so dollar yen 3 times TP2 hit successfully. Now let me know how many of you remember that trade, guys. You remember that, and I'm sure that you have seen that trade and you enjoyed that trade. This is a 3-to-1 reward to risk ratio trade. So alright guys, so let me know in the chat how many of you have run this. I know that VIP is run that trade. So this one, you can see we entered in this YouTube live 137.18, stop loss 136.82, TP1 on the, during the live we saw TP1 and TP2. After the live, it has reached and given us this full profit on this one. Okay, now you can see from that zone dollar yen has moved. Now if you, as I mentioned, if you want to learn that strategy, also you can join us, be part of the trading community and learn and grow as a trader. Okay, Emmanuel, thank you very much. I see, let me know how many of you remember that trade and where you on the trade, so that I know that you are following us. Journal, normally I keep my personal trading journal. Okay, I publish that journal also. I show my result every week. Okay, on the website you can see that journal screenshot. If you go to the website, you can see our trade history to see how we are trading, how many trades we are opening, and also in the YouTube live also you see that. So this is where the thing is that, becoming a profitable trader is to find a trade that give you with a high risk to reward and high probability. This is what I'm showing you guys in live, that trading is in fact not difficult. Okay, trading is easy. The only thing here is you need to have a right education, right mindset, right strategy, and then a little bit of time. And a little bit of time is in fact very important, because I saw that traders quit very early. Okay, quitter never wins, so make sure that you don't quit early. There is a reason behind it. I quit minimum, I think 5 times. 5 times I quit, and I quit, I gave a gap, and then I quit and I started again and I quit. Because I'm a trader, I couldn't resist it. Ultimately I became. So it's okay to quit, but if you have the strong mindset, and ultimately you will make it happen. This is what happened to me. I quit and then I come back, quit. Sometimes it feel like that it's impossible, and then from that place it becomes possible, which is very, very possible. And you can see the things that we are doing, and that's why I tell that environment is very important. They said that you will be average of 5 people you associate with. So if you really want to be a trader, you have to associate with the traders, and that's why I created that community. And also we have a VIP chat group where you will be able to interact with each other, talk to each other, get the information, become in the environment, so that you can learn and grow as a trader. Let me know in the chat if you have any question. All right guys, so, and also don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. Tomorrow, very important lesson coming. I will show you liquidity map in the chart, and also after tomorrow as well. So make sure that guys you stay subscribed and press that bell button. So with that said, guys, we are almost at the end of this session. We had a successful trade on gold, and which is a very tight, but still we are on the profit, is still on that zone. We might see a bit more downside now. we might see downside because we see there is a strong rejection, the price is consolidating, less likely to move because it's a long-term bearish. We might see move down, but we are on the trade that is break even now. Still we are running, but I think that we might see if it managed to rise up, that's good. Otherwise, and it could come back to the support zone again. Let's see what it does. Euro USD, yeah, I'll be looking at that. Euro dollar, you see that interestingly, when just this session, the gold trade that we have opened, where I give the TP, from that zone the price rejected. This is what, you know, it's not only opening a trade, also knowing when to exit, also very important. Otherwise all the profit you will give away. You see, why did I choose that? You saw, remember how many of you, I draw a line here, exactly from that line gold has a reverse. Now review that this current live session and you'll see what I did. Now you saw that. Why did I draw that line? Let me know in the chat, guys. That's why I put that TP target at 1968.35 TP1, which even was a bit lower risk to reward but high probability, and from that line the price has rejected. Now you got the proof that how it happens. You see, this is the support here, turning resistance. This is how, you know, learning is growing. So hopefully that you found value in it. Thank you very much. Yeah, Radon, it's gone. I think that you already have missed it. Okay, thank you very much. And any question, don't hesitate to ask. With that being said, I'll be coming on live again, guys, next session. There is a you know, some news coming today later. Paul will speak. Let's see how it goes. With that said, thank you, Roderick, and I'll see you again. Make sure you subscribe and press that bell button not to miss out anything. Until then, stay happy, stay well, manage your risk when you are